You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we are reviewing Kyle Larson. Yes, I know, again, I'm sorry. I've been pretty heavy on the Larson Diecast recently. But, you know, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I got the Nation's Guard and the Freightliner car still to review in the Gold Series, and I haven't done that yet, so it's going to be a little bit, so I could do that tomorrow if you wanted me to, but yeah, like, realistically, I've been kind of hefty on the Larson Diecast, but I mean, it's not my fault. I got some early releases, and of course, those kind of get the views, so I have to put them out pretty soon, because nobody else has them, so I'm going to be kind of like one of the first ones on YouTube to review early releases. Not obviously the first one, but just kind of one of those people. But either way, they've, like 3-4 Larson Diecasts that I had early releases. So I had the Valvoline car, the Championship car, and the Coke 600 car, so that's just 3 right there. Either way, once again, I do not mean to bombard you with Larson Diecast, but hopefully you do not mind. So either way, I still apologize. But this is the Valvoline, instant oil change. Speaking of oil, my car is having a problem with the oil. I just got Valvoline oil in my car a couple days ago, and then now it's leaking. So I don't really know what's going on. I got to get that fixed. But either way, yeah, pretty nice little Larson paint scheme. I don't remember where he ran this at, and I don't think he wanted it either. It was after the Coke 600 because it has multiple winter stickers, and it has the 265, or 269, I'm sorry, the wins there. But yeah, pretty cool little diecast here, so let's go ahead and pop this bad boy out of the box, and it looks like we got a little bit of damage. Now, I did not receive it like that. I believe one of my cats, she'll get on. I got a little thing down here. It's just full of cars. So, I think they'll, kind of sit on it, and then it just kind of, damages the boxes a little bit. I would put them elsewhere, but I don't really have anywhere else to put them. So, anyway, once again, let's go ahead and get this diecast out of the box. So here's the diecast out of the box. It did brighten up the screen a little bit, and honestly, it looks a lot better brightened up. It is a little darker in person. Blue's a little darker. The red especially, it's a little bit darker. But still, this is a really nice paint scheme. Really, really cool car. We don't really get a lot of Valvoline, or good Valvoline schemes, in my opinion. Some are, some are okay, some are not bad. This one's more of the better ones, in my opinion. Very colorful, very vibrant, and, got a lot of cool colors, red, white, and blue. Can't go wrong with that. And it's got a roof hatch, so I'm kind of curious on where this kind of ran. But either way, really nice car. So let's go ahead and look at the front of this hood, or on the top of the hood. Valvoline instant oil change. Dry for 5, I believe that's what that is. I do kind of remember the whole little promotion thing going on. Got the Larson banner right there, of course, with the dual Chevy bow ties on each side. Got the number 5 right there, a little squiggly kind of looking, actually. It's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. Got the roof hatch there. Again, don't know where this is ran. Valvoline instant oil change. Got Larson right there. Valvoline across the back deck lid. Right here on the spoiler, there's nothing, but it's black. Got the dry for 5 right there on the back. Very nice back end. I like that. Got it's like, it kind of goes up, but all the colors kind of follow that too. It's really nice. At first, I was kind of iffy on this car, because I was like, I mean, I'll get it just because it's an early release. I'm tired. Don't mind what I say, but it was an early release, so I kind of, figured, and why not? Again, early releases are always, sought after pretty good, so I figured, why not pick it up while I can. And I'm honestly, I think it's a pretty good idea, because again, at first, it was just kind of like an amp paint scheme, not bad, not amazing, but the more I look at it, it grows on me very quickly. So dry for 5, Valvoline Camaro ZL1 108, got the number 5 there. Of course, got the tail lights, Chevy bow tie, and the little camera back here. Valvoline instant oil change, HandrickCars.com. Valvoline, so you got 5 winter stickers right there. Kyle Larson, Excelta, Cronus, Freightliner, Mac Tool, Simon, Cincinnati, got the number 5 there. Got the Wins Record sticker, got the NASCAR race car, of course, NASCAR Cup Series, Mustard Tech, and Tarleton. Good old Tarleton, got the Goodyear right there. Goodyear tires, got the number 5 in red. They're both red, it's just a black outline that threw me off. And Goodyear, of course. So, you got the front end here, very nice paint scheme. And on the other side, it's pretty much the same. But I can't get over that back end. That back end just looks so good. And I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of something, but I can't really put my finger on what it reminds me of, if that makes any sense. I mean, it probably doesn't, but it's like, I don't know, maybe like a superhero or something, but I don't know, man. It looks good. I mean, I think it's one of my favorite back ends to a car, like, ever. But either way, again, like I said earlier, I am done with the Larson diecast. I promise, at least for a little bit, I'm done. Maybe until some new race ones come out or something like that. But either way, I've still got the 2 diecast down there to review from Larson. I have no customs on the way. I have no customs being made. None of that. The only custom I made was Pocono, and then that was it. I've already reviewed that. That was in the dual set with the Bowman and Larson. That was it. That's all I've got for a little bit. But a little bit of an update for you bottom bag diecast people that kind of pay attention to what's put out on eBay. It's going to change a little bit. Not really the whole wave thing, but I kind of feel like I'm going to review the waves before they are, or like after their release. I don't know for sure. I probably should. What I should do is I should make the video of like, hey, you know, this is the wave. And then at the same time, I'm going to like make an actual wave review like I would normally a Authentics wave or something like that. Because a lot of people don't really understand what the waves are. Because I've had 2 people ask if it's an actual wave. And I said, no, I mean, it's a wave technically, but it's not, you know, from Lionel. You see people on YouTube be like, oh, this is a wave of templates for, you know, whatever customs you want to make. Or this is a hood template wave, stuff like that. It's the same thing, but it's just sold online and not distributed within stores. And I thought, you know, that was pretty easy to understand, but maybe I kind of did it a little more difficult than I should have explained it. So I'm going to do just like the wave previews or like the wave announces, and then I'm going to review the wave, then throw it on eBay and see how that goes. And they're actually doing surprisingly well. Out of 2 waves, so the playoff wave and the racing wave, I have, that's 18 because I do 9 each. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. So that's already 10 sold. So that's pretty good. They're going pretty quick. So if you want to get your hands on any, you might want to do that soon. Anyway, I got sidetracked. I completely apologize. I didn't mean to do that. But back to the car. Really nice paint scheme again. I don't know where this is ran, but it's probably one of my favorite Larson cars. I mean, it really is. Now, I don't know how, but like at first, I don't really. It's kind of shocking to me because normally when a paint scheme grows on me, it's just like everybody else. At first, like, I kind of don't like this one, but I mean, it's okay. And then it kind of grows on them over time. I took one look at this car, said, it's alright, I'll pick it up. Then do the diecast review, and I love it. I don't know how that happened so fast, but it did. But some of the Larson paint schemes I'm really looking forward to is all of the raced wins. Those are going to be epic. Now, I think there's only, like 2 cars that is not going to be made. I think that's Sonoma and maybe one other. So, I mean, I do have the paint schemes for those 2 races, just in case I'm wrong. And if I'm not wrong, I will make the customs myself, and then that way I can have all of the 10 wins, plus the championship car for my 2021 year for, like, Larson. Because what I like to do is if somebody has a championship season, I like to collect all of those cars. Now, I've only started doing this since 2020 with Elliott. I got all of Elliott's cars, and I got the championship car. I'm going to do that as far as I can, or as much as I can, for, so on and so forth. If possible, of course. I don't think he won on this paint scheme either. I know this car's not a raced win, because it's just instant oil change. It's not a win or anything. But it's got the roof hatch, so it has a little more like race win detail. But again, I'm not really sure where it ran. So that tells me it's probably a one-off scheme if it has a roof hatch. But anyway, with that being said, I do believe that's going to be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.